along, but here, at this stage, I just couldn't move anymore. So I wanted to die. You know, I was ready to give up. We thought perhaps resettlement might help us because everything else, everything else was removed from our lives. I mean, we had no rights anymore. We had no opportunity to earn a living. I had no schooling, and there was a lot of propaganda, demonstration against the Jews. Finally, we were herded into to this train. You know, they normally transported cattle. Doors were shut. It was hot in the summer. And when we placed 2 buckets, 1 bucket for 100 people at least, but many babies and young children, there were no men. A bucket for drinking water, spilled immediately as soon as the train went, and the other one for human soil. Doors were shut, it was dark. Then we thought, is this going to be a resettlement? We did not believe it. So in desperation, most people were crying, moaning, feeling at loss. What else could we do? Any hope just disappeared. My mom was gassed on arrival. I learned about that from the victims who were there before we arrived. Yeah. I didn't cry. I mean, there was emotions just had been totally stilled. There was no expression of any fear, because that's what dehumanization does. I mean, it was all numb. We were numbed into non-existent, being non-existent. When liberation came in Belsen, Bergen-Belsen, I heard some shouts, some loud announcers who said we were liberated, but it didn't mean anything anymore to me. And those who were able to walk, I could see that they went to the food, where the food was stored, and gorged themselves. Many died because we were starving, you know. I crawled out in the open, and I lost my, I wasn't conscious anymore. I was just moving a little bit. And what changed my mind was this helpfulness. Somebody picks me up and placed me in a small little ambulance, a soldier. And I thought, gosh, you mean kindness still survived? Because I thought this brutality somehow invaded the minds of so many people. And the realization that that helpfulness and sincerity and affection is still here with us. And to this day, it helps me to keep my faith and my trust in people. We must remember it with a strong commitment, with a strong resolution that we will do what we can to actually to counteract any form of racism, any form of anti-Semitism. Nothing like that is acceptable, because we know now from experience what can take place.